kill you all.
Fuck you.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special Wednesday edition of the R.O.C. Hangout, Power of the Primes edition. We spoke on it yesterday during the regular Hangout about maybe having a little special show. Didn't really tell you when we were going to do it, and then Dust hit you guys with the promo last night. Here we are. Let's just run down the panel real quick. Say hello. First up, Brian Brink.
Hi, how are you?
All right, we got Matthew Deluxe Baldwin up in here. What's up, man?
Hey there, everybody. Hell,
motherfucking Hasbro.
Damn right. Every day, all day.
We can't have a Hasbro show without this motherfucking man right here.
Not at all.
And my
All
hair.
right, got my co-host for this evening, the Rock Father himself, Dust Mites.
Yo. I had to run and get my dust off my Autobot hat for the day.
What's up? Rustamus up in here. What's up?
What's up, guys? Good to be here, man.
All right, and Sim K all the way from Germany. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning.
All right, international flavor.
All right, so we're gonna discuss some of the latest Hasbro reveals that we got out of SDCC 2017, and there was some kind of leaked images just not too long after that. Got a little lucky, got about a year's worth of reveals from Hasbro on the low. So we're gonna speak about all that stuff tonight for you guys. So Dust.
Leaks. We going right into this shit?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I wasn't ready.
Thanks to Bob's Bait and Tackle Shop.
Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta fire this up here.
Let's do it, guys. So
How's everybody doing?
I'm
Man,
doing
I haven't
good,
seen
man.
you guys in so long.
I know, right? It's been a while.
I think my chair was still warm when I sat down in it.
Cheers.
That's just fart gas.
Yeah, I know, right? It lingers. It keeps it warm.
Because you're nasty.
Good.
Nasty, man. Dude, how was it? Hey, was it cool meeting the comic trick crew?
Yeah, man,
Brian?
they were fucking awesome. Those guys fucking rock,
Yeah.
man.
They do. They're nice people. I wish they came through Little Rock, one of their little tours, whatever. They went all around, like to Colorado and all that stuff. And I missed them right when they came to Little Rock.
Yeah, they're down in moving down in South Carolina, I think. And I told them about TFCon. I said, hey, look, just come up for a day. And they said, shoot them the stuff.
Oh, TFCon. I got a message from the Nerd Out.
really?
The Nerd Out guys are going to TFCon.
Oh, are they really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, guess who got their flight and their car rental today? This guy for TFCon.
Oh, yeah.
And Friday, I get my stuff for Skullfest too. So this guy will be at Skullfest.
Dude, we're going to get 2 weeks in a row with Deluxe.
Nice.
I know. I'm
Nice.
excited. Oh, boy.
Guys, leaks.
It's gonna be good times.
All right, you guys see this?
Yep.
All right. Now, I highly doubt it's going to be in order for the notes. Jose.
All right. Yeah, no problem. It's
I
fine.
just grabbed them off the whatever website still had them up there.
Here we go.
Bring these up. Oh, so the deluxe classes are first.
All right. So looks like we're seeing wave 1 and wave 2, and we apologize for the quality of the picks, but that's just what came out. There's nothing better out there at the moment.
Shit,
Fuck it is what it is.
we got to keep it moving so we don't get nabbed by Hasbro's cops.
You know? So we got some deluxe class figures. You could definitely make out a couple of Dinobots on there. Dreadwind, Autobot Jazz. Looks like what is that? Dinobot Slug, Dinobot Swoop. Out of wave 1.
Ripper Snapper? Is it called? Yeah, Ripper Snapper. I thought
Yeah.
they changed the name.
Oh, they switched it up. Okay. Yeah, so you can see wave 1, those 4 deluxe figures. Wave 2, Dinobot Snarl, Dinobot Sludge. We got Blackwing, Ripper Snapper, and Moon Racer.
What the
Female
hell?
Autobot, a
Hey,
fembot.
Is Blackwing the Darkwing that goes with the Dreadwind?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be it.
All right.
Because
Dude,
Moonracer,
I'm
that was
so excited.
That was one of the G1 ones, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right.
I am excited.
I
So what's the
think
combining?
the rumor is that Grimlock is a Voyager and the rest are deluxes, and they're going to combine.
Yeah, man.
No, don't.
What?
I was going to mention that too.
They're
Good
into a
job, Deluxe.
Dinobot combiner? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
I really wish they would have just killed the combining gimmick and just gave us all Voyager.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah, no,
Me too.
I agree.
Definitely.
Because the worry is that the combiner gimmick's gonna f up some stuff, you know, because they have to make more limbs. So I don't know.
Yeah. So you got.
I'm sorry. It's cool that they're doing the fembot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They got two of them. They got two fembots coming.
I think they got like 4 of them,
Is it 4? Okay.
or maybe 3. I'm excited for them, dude. I've always wanted those characters.
Yeah.
Me too. They were pretty awesome. That was a good episode they were in too. So.
To be
I tell
honest,
you what,
I like that jazz too.
It's super fucking blurry, but you know the Dinobots don't look too bad. For
No,
I know they're just rendered, but you know.
No, I know. Wait.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Keep moving here. You guys done?
At a glance, definitely not too bad. And out of these pictures right here, out of Wave 1, Wave 2, we saw Dreadwind, Blackwind, and Autobot Jazz on display at the
Yeah, I have pics. I'll have those pics.
Yeah.
We got them. We got them. We got them.
So
All right.
Who's in, man? Who's in on those?
All right, so these
pre-ordered.
next up,
Voyager
this
wave.
is the Voyager wave. So it looks like we got Wave 1, and it actually gives you a date of 12/1/2017. So we're going to see these before the year is out.
Ooh, cool.
Looks like we got Voyager Grimlock and a Voyager Starscream. Starscream we also did see at SDCC. But that Grimlock is a new reveal right there, so that's it's nice. Looks pretty good.
Well, it wasn't actually a reveal. It was kind of, not supposed to have been leaked out, but whatever.
Do you know how cool that is? We're getting a new Grimlock. That's pretty badass, man. Wow.
Yeah, and the last one that came out was the War for Cybertron one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as official.
Which really wasn't that bad in robot mode. It was really kick ass. It was just the Dino mode when you had that big open gap, you know.
So yeah,
Yeah,
if you look at that Grimlock on his shoulders, does that look like a place for like a combiner port to plug in or something?
I think about the feet. I think about the feet.
Yeah, there's Alita 1. Is Alita 1 a plane? I don't remember.
Yeah, she's a recolor. No, she wasn't, but she's a recolor of a Starscream.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So-
Voyager.
Yeah, this is the Voyager scale. So you can see Wave 2, which gives you the street date of April 1st, 2018. Voyager class Hunger, Voyager class Alita 1. And it actually looks like that Alita 1 might be a little bit of a remold from the Starscream.
Yeah.
That's okay.
The Hunger, I'm glad they're making Abominus. That's cool. They're making Abominus. They're making all the. Okay, we were talking about this last night when we recorded Sharecast. That they and this is what Bobby said is that they may not be the best thing in the world, but they're tackling all these characters that nobody would think they was ever going to tackle. 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I said about that when they were doing the Headmasters.
yeah.
I
Remember?
can't believe they're even doing these guys.
I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, when Combiner Wars started up, they were always speculating. Like everyone was speculating how many would they do? Would they go the full gambit on them or not?
Well, I guess maybe they just wanted to wait until then some of the other gimmicks they're doing. I guess they're gonna, because I'm assuming they're gonna do an Abominus if they got him. So
Yeah, especially that he's a Voyager and his
Yeah.
Grimlock is rumored to be a combiner. Then of course he is,
Exactly,
and it
yeah.
looks like Inferno is just a repaint of Hotspot.
Yep.
And I think
Yeah,
I think in the
it
next
is.
slides we see Blot and the other guy.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah, they're Deluxes.
And what's
Yeah.
that repaint of Grimlock down there?
It's the same one. It looks like it's the same one that you're going to get in Wave 1.
Oh, okay, they're just gonna re-release it in Wave.
Yeah.
it's repaint.
Gotcha.
And that's interesting because with that Grimlock in the Dino mode, that his feet do look like that. Looks like a combiner port right there on the inside of his foot.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
just remember, you don't have to combine them.
Yeah, mine won't be
Right, man.
combined.
But you know what? People are gonna combine them,
Of
motherfucker.
course they will. Sure, I would.
All right, you guys ready to move on to the next?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Zoom,
another
zoom,
Deluxe.
zoom, and a zoom, zoom.
All right. So back to the Deluxe class. We got looks like we got Cutthroat, Blot. Is that Simmer Twin and Autobot Jazz again?
Simmer down, sinner.
No, they actually got the right name for it, Sinner Twin.
Sinner Twin.
And
So that's
Jazz is
Wave
coming out
3.
again.
So putting out Wave, Jazz looks like it's coming back out in that wave. And then with Wave 4, you see Nova Star, Blackwing
Another film.
again, Dinobot Slug, and Ripper Snapper.
Damn, that's awesome. They're doing
One
Abominus.
month
That's gonna be a
looks so
shitty wave,
great.
especially if they're releasing the Dinobot and Ripper Snapper first. You know,
Yeah.
to get half the wave of already released figures is kind of.
All right, real quick. Moon Racer, Nova Star, like they had boyfriends. Like, so which one was it? Like, was Nova Star, was that Inferno's girlfriend?
I think that was. Yeah, that was Inferno. Yeah, that was Inferno's chick.
Was Powerglide in Moonracer, if I remember correctly?
I think so.
No, Powerglide had a female.
Yeah, but
No,
he
but
cheated on her.
Kitchen.
You know, when you're on separate planets, you can cheat.
Yeah, long distance relationships never work. Fuck.
Yo, that Nova
told that
Star
female
swiping
get the kitchen.
left, baby.
Nova Star. It actually says in the notes that it's actually a G1 female Autobot Firestar. So I guess that's what her original name was.
Right,
That was Firestar. Yep.
Firestar, man, can't infringe on Marvel. You know what I'm saying?
So it's pretty interesting, you know, with this stuff, like, because this stuff didn't really have fiction here in the US. Like, this is all like Japanese only series, so it's pretty interesting that we're getting these toys. And Dust, I think you mentioned it before. Like, this was kind of like the end of G1 for us here when we were getting the action figures. Like, after this is kind of like where it ended.
Yeah, this, and then it was the Pretenders, and that was kind of like the last thing that it fizzled out, and then G2 came in.
Yeah, I remember.
Now, do you guys see this name that's implanted across Rafi Rodriguez?
That's my cousin.
1 or 2.
That's the guy that's fired.
You think that guy is looking for a job right now?
I got him. He's working at Ball's Bait and Tackle Shop now. Look it up.
Hey, can we make out the blueprints like on the background? Like, does that look like anything?
That's Unicron.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that there is a Unicron in the Titan class. I was looking for the slide, but I couldn't find it. But I heard
Unicron's coming to the IDW, to the comics.
Yep, they did mention that.
Makes sense.
Here's their leader class.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler!
All right.
And new Optimus Prime.
Here's a shot of the leader class figures. We got Wave 1 in December, Optimus Prime and Rodimus Prime. Wave 2 in April of next year, Rodimus Unicronus. Don't know what the hell that is. That's pretty interesting. And another Optimus Prime. It actually looks like, like a Nemesis Prime. And then Wave 3 in July of 2018 looks like a fans vote Optimus Primal, Optimal Optimus from Beast Wars. And Rodimus Prime, I guess, being repacked in that wave as well.
Now, we're getting 3 Rodimus Primes, man. Shit.
Well, when we were off air, I was asking you guys now, is there a gimmick like it kind of looks like the hot rod goes into the armor, Rodimus armor?
You know, it's like the that third party one, the protection or whatever.
Protector, yeah.
Protector thing. It's like that.
I mean, I've seen pictures
like
of the hot rod by himself.
But I'm talking about like the hot rod and Rodimus, because we saw the hot rod by itself, and over here you have the Optimus Primal. Does he go into the armor? Like, will he go into, like, you know?
That would be interesting.
Possibility.
That would be interesting if they do something like that.
Yeah, I read an interview where they said that Rodimus Prime would be able to combine with that armor through the Matrix. I don't know how they do it with Optimus Primal, but I think it's something similar.
Yeah,
Optimus Primal.
Probably. So that's going to be the gimmick for this line. It's going to be like the Matrix gimmick.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. There was actually an image that was released where you saw this deluxe class Rodimus from this set, and just as a standalone figure, and it's definitely different from the Titans Return one that we got, and so it detaches from that trailer, and it's its own standalone deluxe class figure, and then it combines with that armor to become Rodimus Prime.
I mean, just the playability with that is fantastic.
Yeah,
if they pull it off close, that's cool, but the playability alone, I mean, that Rodimus looks really good in vehicle mode.
If that Optimus Primal armors up, man, that equals pre-order.
Yeah.
Yep.
His head is his dickhead.
And I definitely think that this is just going to be a repaint of the Hot Rod Rodimus in a Nemesis color.
Yeah.
That's okay. That'd be the
Black and purple.
Yeah, that was
Black and yellow. It's gonna be black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
I also wonder how much story connection those figures will have with the actual IDW. I mean, with a Unicron coming, if Rodimus with those colors gets corrupted or something, and we see it here, could be interesting.
Yeah, or they just said, "Fuck it, we got to make some more money. Paint it."
Yeah,
Or just paint it. Yeah.
I think we're used to it by now. I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's.
I'm not.
All right, it looks like we're getting some movie figures as well. Look, Transformers, Grimlock, and Blackout, based off his Transformers 1 design.
I hope that's the MP one, the MPM, the movie Masterpiece movie ones. That'd be pretty cool. If that Blackout is.
It's possible.
Very possible.
Because I mean, they did Prime and Bumblebee, and I think Barricade is next. So I would not doubt that they did the Blackout in Masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Sweet.
Blackout was pretty badass. So.
Rafi Rodriguez, man, in his meeting room. This is not good.
Poor Rafi Rodriguez.
You got the timestamp and everything, man. We're coming for you. They know exactly who it is.
That's actually Keith from KFC. That's his code name.
That's his code name, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah.
This was
Yes.
Oh, look at my nipples.
Oh my
God. Yeah. This right here definitely got me excited when I saw it.
I
So
was fanboying so hard over this thing.
I'm in.
all the picture is saying is fall. Don't know, so I'm assuming it's just fall of 2018. It's a Voyager scale Ultimate Combiner Predaking. And with the story, it says Predaking, the ultimate combiner, causes ultimate destruction with the matrix of leadership. Its features, it includes 5 Voyager scale Predacon figures that combine to form Predaking. Each Voyager class Predacon figure converts from robot to beast. Predaking can hold both the matrix of leadership and the enigma of combination. So interesting stuff.
He's going to be a good sized guy too.
Yeah, when this leaked, did you guys see a bunch of people putting up their Wei Jiang oversized Rexes up for sale?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
You know, when I first saw this, I didn't even pay it no mind. I just said, oh, okay, they're just probably going to re-release the G1.
Yeah,
they are releasing.
That's what I didn't read anything. I just saw it and I was like, okay, they're just going to re-release it. But then I heard other people yapping about it. That they're going to be Voyager scaled. And
what really sucks is because the Dinobots should all be Voyagers too, because then the Dinobots would fight Predaking.
Yeah,
so
they're going
sucks for that.
I missed that episode.
Oh, you know what? You can
it was Call of the Primitives.
Fan fiction, man.
So you can combine your Dinobots into your Voyager Skylynx so that he's big enough to fight Predaking.
Yeah, so all these being Voyager scale, I guess we could expect it to be the same size as Devastator, probably.
Well, maybe. I guess so. Yeah, but
Toys R Us exclusive gift set.
Yeah, supposedly this is going to be Titan class. So yeah,
God damn, he's going to be gigantic. I'm loving it.
That's awesome, though.
Totally.
Great reveal, because I wouldn't have ever expected this.
No.
Just because they got to do the all new molds and everything, and what's the repaint potential for it?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
they're going to do the Nemesis version.
They could do the black version.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great, actually. I have to get both of them. Damn. Shit.
Yeah. So pretty awesome reveal.
It's good to see.
That's really awesome.
Or leak. That's right, Matt.
Yeah.
This could be like one of the biggest April Fools on our asses, but
could be.
All right, and then here we got the Prime Masters wave. So these figures look like they're basically the same size as the Headmasters that we got, the Titan Masters from the current line. We have out of Wave 1, Micronus Prime with Autobot Cloudburst, Liege Maximo with Skullgrin, and Vector Prime with Metal Hawk.
These are pretenders.
Yeah. So yeah, cool little gimmick. They're very small, so it's not like the G1 Pretenders that we got back in the day, which were way bigger. But you could basically put the Titan Masters into the Pretender shell, and you have a little minifig, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, and they're about the size of the Headmasters, because look, it's the same molds basically as the other figures.
They're the Titan Masters, basically.
So what are they? Masters. Are they transforming into heads? What are they?
No, they're supposed to be matrices. So they're supposed to be representing the 13 original primes. So I think you're gonna have 13 in total of these Prime Masters.
Gotcha.
So you can put it when they form the little square thing, the matrix. You can put them inside someone's chest.
Yeah. I'm sure it's going to be able to be playability with the other figures.
That's amazing.
That's the gimmick. So I think all these Prime Masters could fit into the matrix of leadership. You could swap them in and out, and they'll fit into the leader class figures. Like we already saw a picture of the Rodimus with the matrix in the chest. So all these
I got a friend request on Facebook from Rafi Rodriguez. He wants me to shoot him a link.
That's Keith, man.
It's Keith undercover.
Yeah, so all these Prime Masters will basically be interchangeable with the Matrix accessories. That's probably
fucking
gonna
awesome, man. That's just the playability, man. That's just
Yep.
I gotta agree, man. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Also,
So wait,
the way Free Bludgeon and Octopunch looks so G1 on those pictures.
Yeah,
I remember
pretty
those
neat.
Octopunch.
Now, didn't we see
tentacle porn? Mm.
when we saw the Skullgrin in the SDC pics? Didn't it look like he transformed into a weapon too?
Yeah.
Or is
Yeah, he
that a
does.
different?
Oh, yeah, that is actually
a claw.
yeah. Besides the robot Prime Masters that they fit into, I think each one of those things does become a weapon. So it's like a double function. So that's pretty cool. You could see Wave 2 there coming out in April 2018. It's Alchemist Prime with Submarauder, Alpha Trion with Landmine, and then Wave 3 coming out next July 2018. Quintus Prime with Bludgeon, Megatronus with Bomb Burst, and Solus Prime with Octopunch.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And from what we could tell from the photos, it looks like each Prime Master, when you put it in Matrix mode, each one has a distinct design. So
Neato.
pretty cool.
Gonna have
Sorry, I'm sending Rafi the link.
gonna have to get a new shelf.
Friendship is neato.
All right, here we go with the Legend scale figures.
I should have numbered these correctly. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We got Wave 1, Dinobot Slash, Wind Charger, Scrapnel, and Beachcomber. We got to see the Beachcomber on display at SDCC, so we got to see what that looked like. The rest of these pretty interesting.
Got some masturbation fist.
I'm wondering if that Scrapnel's a new mold or if it's like just a re-release of the one we got from the Generations.
It's a re-release.
Re-release.
But that's still a good figure, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
So Wave 2 coming out next April. It looks like we're getting Battle Slash, Road Trap, and Tailgate. I'm not sure really about the name on that one. The picture's kind of cut off, but it looks like it could be a.
It looks
like maybe like a wheelie, maybe like a wheelie repaint or something.
Wave 3, that looks like Outback.
Wave 2. I think he's
No, Wave 2, the bottom one on
I
Wave 2.
Wave 3.
Yeah, Wave 3 is Outback.
Yeah, they're saying Tailgate, so I guess we'll see it's cut off there. And then Wave 3, we got Cindersaur and Outback.
Pretty cool.
And it looks like that might actually be a repaint of
Brawn.
Yep.
Same as G1. And I think they did the Shrapnel again because I think he was like in a later wave of the Legends, and I don't think he got distributed a lot, so it'll probably be reissued this.
Yeah, a lot of people missed them. I'm surprised they didn't do all 3 of them together. Because
Yeah, or little pack or something.
Yeah, those 3 were kind of like spread out pretty far. Not everybody was able to get their hands on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a couple years. It was like two or 3 years before they completed them.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a little mini 3-pack of them.
Yeah, maybe Takara will do it.
To carry.
He's the easy one I don't have, so I'm happy.
That could be a BotCon exclusive.
Hascon.
Fuck it, we're gonna
Hascon.
make it R.O.C. exclusive. We're gonna get the KO guys going. Once I talk to Rafi, we're gonna get this locked down and get into the toy game. KO's only, people.
Rafi Rodriguez, double R.
All right, here's a much better look at the leader class evolution, Rodimus Prime, that's coming out from this the Power to Prime storyline. You can see him in robot mode, alt mode, and you could see a bit of the Matrix leadership there.
They always look good in renders, man.
That shot's actually not too bad, though.
Well, then you notice like the fist coming out of the top of the car.
Yeah, you see the little hand there in his chest right there.
All right, it's good. Okay.
That's his dickhead.
When I saw this picture and I saw that hand in there, I'm like, wait a minute. Does the little fake, does it, like the regular hot rod, does it go into this?
Yeah. He's shitting out his headmaster, basically.
So then the hot rod car can slide in here.
Yes.
To the truck underneath.
Yeah. Just like the original.
That is fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. I mean,
But does it come with that?
Yo,
hey, Rafi Rodriguez is here. What's up,
Justin?
Rafi?
Internet personality,
Yeah.
Justin. What's up, bro?
Man, fuck that dude, man.
He must have thought we were going at 8:30 also.
That dude talking shit about Hasbro, but he was fucking happy as fly on shit when he got a Stripticon.
Damn right. Because I bought it. You know, if I bought it, because I bought it. My wife bought it for me. Mm-hmm.
No. He gave Hasbro $150. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Help him out.
The official render card.
So, like, does that Rodimus, does it come with that hot rod, or are we shoving the other generations figure in there?
No, that's a new mold. New mold.
Nice.
Yep.
It's probably gonna be $40 probably.
This one, and it looks more like the one that we got like from back in the day, like the more squared off Rodimus figure that we got in G1. The Titans Return Rodimus that we got was more curved. He was
more IDW style.
Yeah, I'm sure when Dakara does it, it's going to do more of a tune color, so we'll probably get like that pink movie pink, you know, like he was in the movie, whereas in the toy was the red right here, you know. This looks like it's kind of like that movie pink a little bit in here.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
That pink that J. Ruse used to fight me on, say that it's not.
Can you go back one?
Dark ass pink.
I'm just wondering how the feet combine with the thing. Oh,
well, the feet here of Rodimus. That you can see that's all the way in the back here.
Yeah.
Basically, the trailer just collapsed around that Deluxe figure. That's all it does. It's just like
it bends up. You fold the feet underneath. You fold the arms in, and then you just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sort of like how God Jinrai.
Yeah, it basically looks like you fold that Deluxe figure in half, and then you just slide it in from the top.
Slide it right in.
Yep.
Just tap it in.
Tap, 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 tap.
There you go. This is cool.
God dang, look at the masturbation hands he has, man.
Here we go. Beachcomber and Skullgrin.
Okay, so that's what the Pretenders are going to look like.
Yep.
Yeah, but look at that. That looks like it's like a spider face. Okay. Okay. I see what it does. It combines with the Pretender shell. See?
Yeah, it makes a claw. It makes like a little weapon.
Gotcha.
And you can also open them up, and you can put the little.
You see that all the way in the back here.
Yeah.
See it all the way back here.
So it's cool. So it's nice that they work in that Pretender gimmick. It's a nice little nod to the G1.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, like we didn't need a deluxe size of this. You know, honestly. You know what I mean? I don't think a deluxe size of the Pretender shells would have really, you know, went over well.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm waiting for third party to
did 30 years ago not go over well.
What was that, Deluxe?
I'm waiting for third party to start doing some Pretenders.
I don't doubt that it'll happen. I'm sure
or Skylinks, whatever. You know, whatever comes first.
A Pretender Skylinks.
Bankruptcy.
Liege Maximo.
13. I believe it was 13 or something.
The Liege Maximo. That's a Simon Fermer character. That character was mentioned in the G2 series. That's when Marvel bowed out of the original Transformers run back in the day. I think they were supposed to do like a big Liege Maximo storyline, but they ended it at 12 issues, Generation 2 comic, so they never got a chance to expand on that.
He looks good.
Dude, a little Todd Master can ride in a little Doom buggy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even though he's going to be hollow as shit, but I love him still.
He nailed that head sculpt.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Hasbro nails their own head sculpts.
I mean, honestly, it was the one thing out of Combiner Wars that I really loved was the head sculpts they did. I think they were fantastic.
What do you think of this new look for Starscream, man?
And then Papa, well, he's going to be a combiner too. He's got combiner ports too.
No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the shoulders.
Dreadwing and Darkwing are probably going to combine with him too, if they can. They may not combine with him, but they're going to have combiner ports too because they're basically retools of Combiner War.
Yeah.
Kind of like a
shit.
Kind of like a Transformer Centipede.
Yes. So basically, the forearms, you can tell the forearms, they're like Popeye forearms, and then you got the bottom of the legs are really big, like Kiss boots. So, yeah, they're going to be combiner ports.
Nice.
Hey, people want a sinker combiner. This is what you get, man.
Look at them over here. You can see that this is definitely
I don't know, Matt.
This
That
is
would be
definitely
kind of
an aerial
cool.
bot.
A Seeker combiner would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
This guy here is definitely an aerial bot mold right here.
Yeah,
definitely is.
Yeah, they just retooled them a little bit.
Yeah.
Put the wings down lower, like that white one. See how the wings go down on the legs there?
Didn't Leo Kaiser have jet bots like that with the wings on the back?
Similar.
Leo Kaiser.
Yeah, because those were basically remolds of a couple of those were the remolds of aerial bots.
And I think they were just almost straight repaints, if I remember correctly, too.
Yeah, they switched up the heads. So
like
that's interesting if it's going to combine, and they all do have combiner ports. Like that Jazz is, you could see the new molding, and that chest is basically brand new. That's not reused from anything I saw out of Combiner Wars or Titans Return, but he does have a combiner port hidden underneath that as well.
It's very similar to Fall of Cybertron Jazz, and I hated that.
Jose, did you have the Computron Combiner Wars?
Yeah.
So the light speed didn't look like that?
Actually, I got the Japanese version of that, but it definitely didn't. That's brand new. Like it never folded like that to make like the chest. It would always the front part of the car would always be on the back.
Oh, like the Stunticons were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a retool of Hot Rod, isn't it? For Jazz.
Looks like it could be maybe.
I don't know.
Those knee parts right there.
Well, we don't really see the Hot Rod himself.
Right. Yeah, it's the Titan Returns Hot Rod that
I think
is retooled that thing.
Am I the only one on the panel?
Headmaster, right?
Am I the only one on the panel that sees a GoBots Crasher repaint out of that Jazz?
Oh, yeah.
That would actually be
Chest
cool.
and the alt mode, man. It looks just like it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's kind of harsh. It does. Starscream been working out. Look at him. He's all beefy and shit.
There's the official
run
render
up now, brother.
I like the way it looks in that render. It looks pretty good.
They always look good in the render.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, look at all them waffles, man. Like we're going to Waffle House.
Yeah, we're back. I mean, it's still not as. Oh yeah, it is kind of as bad as.
Them weapons are waffles. I mean, I know that people make fun of it for being waffles, but I've just grown accustomed to it. That's what we get.
That's what we're getting from the retail releases. Yeah, so it is what it is. And
I don't know. There's ways to hide it. It's not so bad.
And here we go, Darkwing and Dreadwing, or Blackwing, I guess they're calling them now. And Dreadwing. And these do combine. The one, I'm not sure which is which. I don't remember. I think Blackwing attaches to the back of Dreadwind.
Yeah.
And forms a longer jet.
Yeah, they use
were these from the Machine Wars line?
I remember these guys from...
No, they were G1.
Yeah.
Master Force.
G1.
Yeah, they're Japanese. They never were over here.
Yeah, it was totally after my...
I remember reading like a comic story back in the day, so that's how I know of these two characters. But
yeah, they came in. I have them both. They came in separate, and then they also came in a 2-pack, I think, over in Japan. So, but they were never American released.
You sure they weren't in America? Because the Japan ones, don't the Dakara ones have red arms and legs versus the purple and the blue?
Well, I may be wrong. They may have been released. I didn't know they were released in America.
I think they were released here, but they're not in any of the shows or anything.
Okay.
Over here.
And that's all I got, folks.
Good night, folks. We done.
This is going to be a quick show.
I didn't get triggered at all. God dang.
Well, we didn't shit on them yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten
y'all will.
analyzed it here.
You know what, though? I remember when we did the show, when we got the Titans Returns reveals, and I think we were just all so happy to see new molds. We were like, man, this looks good. It's not bad. It's not bad.
We're just coming out of the Combiner Wars. You gotta understand.
Yeah, we were feeling combiner fatigue, but actually Titans Return didn't really disappoint me, man. A lot of those molds are great. A lot of those figures are fun to play with. There's still waves coming out, and a lot of these figures look good too. Despite, you could see the retooling, but we're getting characters we haven't gotten in a while.
I totally agree, man.
You know what they did right this time?
Hell
They did repaints, but they changed it up a little bit. They would do some remolding on the figure, so that it made it like, even though they used the same mold, it made it feel like it was a different bot. Still, it made it feel different. That's what they did real well this time. You weren't getting like just the exact same thing, only a different color. You know what I mean? They seemed like they put some work into trying to make it feel like it was its own character,
Yeah, they did some retooling on a bunch of them, but they did some straight recolors of.
No, they did, but I mean, you're gonna get that, But for a lot of them, it was really cool how that they did some retooling.
Yeah.
Whereas the Combiner Wars, they didn't do any retooling hardly at all, except well, I guess they did with the police cars, the Prow and the Streetwise, you know. But they
Hashtag Titans returned.
yeah, the Titans return was pretty nice. I had to give them credit; it was pretty good.
Do you even collect, bro?
Not anymore.
Dust?
No, I think I'm out. I think I'm done, guys.
Why are you gonna go to TFCon? You better be at TFCon, buddy.
Oh well, yeah. It's all about the community. It's not about the fucking toys. I don't go to the fucking.
Oh, it's about the
TFCon for
toys.
I
Yeah,
go
man.
to you guys.
Remember what brought you here?
I can see
Shut your
anything.
mouth.
Anything that's at TFCon is I could either buy or see right there on the interwebs. So
Ryan, we'll gank him. We'll gank him at TFCon, man. We'll get him.
I just think I'm just in a bad spot right now with other shit going on, and once I get my shit straightened out, and there's actually things that are coming out that I want to buy.
What?
You know, there's nothing really out there that I want. The only thing I want to get is Fans Toys Phoenix, and I'm waiting for Hanny to get another shipment in.
Oh, you're waiting on the Masterpiece Dinobot from Beast Wars, huh?
Yeah.
That's
I'm just tired of
that's
just buying things just to fucking fulfill me and make me happy, and then I hate it 6 months later.
Yeah.
And then I got to sell it for fucking 60% of what I paid for.
You don't have to.
That's just the market that people set.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, so we know, like Dust, like you're more into the masterpieces, and you're not really into the chug stuff anymore. What about everybody else on the panel? Like, any of these reveals excite you? Are you in for any of this stuff?
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, I may not be into them anymore, but I still go out searching for them for other people.
That's a nice fella.
So we do.
Yeah, I'm digging a lot of this stuff too.
My nipples are hard, so I was excited. Yeah.
Justin, you still collect the chug stuff?
Oh yeah, man, I still collect it. I try to find that stuff at retail. I try not to order it off the internet. So like it's something to hunt for, man.
Thrill of the hunt, man. Thrill of the hunt.
That's the stuff I mostly play with, though. Like, you know, I get the masterpiece and the third party, and I mess with them a little bit. But I really just, if I want to just mess with something, I grab something cheap.
Yep. I'm more in line with you too, man. The expensive stuff I don't like to mess around with too much, just because of the potential for breakage, you know. But with this chuck stuff, you know, fucking have at it, you know.
Well, it's made for 5-year-olds to play with it, so you know.
Yep.
Like that Titans Return Sea Spray been on my desk for like a month.
That's a great figure.
It is great, and I got the other 2 third-party ones too, man. But he's fun to pick up and mess with.
$10 too. Hey, I'm just gonna give you a fair warning. Sorry, I'm stuttering.
Fair warning.
On Shattercast this week, the rest of the crew shits on everything on Hasbro. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. Okay? And I'm the only one that really liked the stuff, so you know, just gonna put that out there.
Did you trigger super hard?
I did not trigger. No, I'm fine.
That means they don't hear you.
I'm trying to find a balance where I could just go back and say, "Hey, it's not for me," but okay.
But if it's for you, go for it. You know.
You know, I'm looking at it like, you know, hey, you know, it's Hasbro. It's a lot better than what I saw a couple years ago. It's still not as good as what we were getting in the old Generations line, and you know, the Reveal the Shield type era. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's
I still think those deluxes and figures were way better than what we're getting now.
I think the Springer was the end of that era, man.
Yeah.
That Voyager Springer, it seemed like everything went kind of down after that a little bit.
Well, I'm still happy that they're doing like releases like this, because there's really no fiction to support it besides like the IDW books, you know. And if they do decide to do a storyline like to coincide with this, like cool. But how many kids are reading comic books? There's not too many of them. It's all
you got those
literally
30-second long, minute-and-a-half long little webisodes that they're putting in.
Yeah. Also fast and stuff.
That's true. That's their fiction.
Yeah, but that stuff comes out like a year and a half after like the toy line.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you need something to come out coincide with it that the kids can relate to.
Hey, you gotta boost those aftermarket sales. You know what I'm saying?
Well, don't they have the online game too? Isn't there like that online game? You know, the kids.
Oh well, I guess
fucking have their devices in their hand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess that's how they're hooking them in nowadays instead of the cartoons that we all grew up on.
Yep. Just make a pay to win game.
Yeah, but all that stuff looks great, but I'm sorry, that Predaking, that's badass, man. That's really cool.
Well, you know that was just art, right? So
yeah, it is
I
art.
know, but I'm hoping. A certain Agent H told
Russ,
me last year.
Hope is not a plan.
I know. It's like a terrible habit, you know. But hey, man.
Yeah, I definitely want those fembots. I'm probably gonna get those Dinobots too.
That's what you got to tell the employees, right? When they fuck up and they're like, "Well, I was hoping that this was going to happen," and then you got to tell them like,
"It's funny that you have that." You said that. This is one of the biggest lines our old general manager used to say, and I used to hear, like when I was coming up, I used to hear like my mentor used to say it all the time. You better not say that when such and such around. He'll tell you hope is not a plan. I said, nah, he's fucking with me. And one day I was in one of the stores and I was in the break room, which is small, and the office was right there. And I heard him on a call with someone. He goes, well, you know, hope is not a plan. I'm like, you heard him. He never said it to me, but I heard him say it.
But now there's a perfect
that always sticks in my mind, you know, hope is not a plan.
I've heard the reference before too, in regards to work and stuff like that, you know. So it's
Well, what are you gonna do about this? Well, I hope. Whoa, hope is not a plan.
But now there's a perfect counter phrase. You can just say, "Yeah, but rebellions are built on hope."
Damn.
Hopefully, your manager's enough of a nerd to get it, you know.
I'm hoping we don't use that word again. No, all right. Sorry. I'll say myself out. I'll say myself out.
All right. So I don't know. I guess we can start wrapping up if we got nothing else to say.
Yeah,
Nobody else excited?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, is everyone giddy about this? Are you happy? You know, I mean, does it put a smile on anyone's face?
Absolutely. I have total tickets on Predaking. Absolutely.
Listen, man, as a Transformers fan, like I always say, I'm just glad this stuff is still coming out. You know,
I mean, that's one.
I may not like it, I may not buy it, but I'm glad to see it. When I see it on the pegs, I'm like, all right, at least it's still there.
Yeah.
I know, right? Because like, if it stops coming out, we're all gonna have to become like Dragon Ball Z fans or some shit.
Yeah.
What's third party gonna steal from? You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go.
I think they can still make stuff.
They could. Yeah, they could.
You can't accuse them of stealing from Hasbro. They make it better. Anyway.
It's still stealing. Don't matter if they make it better or worse. It's still thieves.
But it's
Still
better.
third.
There's plenty of rulers to make.
That's right.
That's true. They got a lot of rulers to make. It's still based on a Hasbro design. So it's
No,
still.
but it's their own
It's a
design.
drawing.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't KO anything. They
It
don't like
doesn't
take
matter.
Hasbro.
You can spin it all you.
Isn't it you change something by 10% and it's a brand new creation or something?
Y'all can spin it 10%, 50%, 90%. It's still Optimus Prime. It's still Starscream. It's still Megatron.
See, Jose, we used to say that back in the day about sampling. You see that?
Hey, though, when it comes to Hasbro, all you gotta do is fill in those waffles, and you'll change it by 60%.
Deluxe, did you watch Bobby's video on like KOs and stuff, man? Come on, that's like.
Watch it. I don't watch Bobby's stuff all the time.
That was educational, man. You should learn that. That will tell you the difference between a KO.
Oh, okay. So since Bobby B said it, it's got to be true. Whatever. Come on.
Uh-oh.
That's his own opinion. No, my opinion is the same. My opinion is the same with Bobby. As far as knockoffs and third party, I just like to throw a little wrench in once in a while to get a little spiced it up a little bit. I watched Bobby's stuff, yes, and I probably 95% believe I'm on his side of what he said is about knockoffs and shit and third party and stuff. So,
Pardon me.
Do you have any KOs, Deluxe?
I have one KO. A listener actually gave me one. He gave me the upsize little Mackie from Iron Factory, the Magnus. It's the yellow one. He sent it to me because he knows I like clear stuff, but he didn't know I didn't like knockoffs, but. To be honest, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be terrible, but it's not that bad. I mean, I would never buy it, but I got to keep it now. So it's good, dude. He was good.
What's that yellow Magnus called? Isn't it like Shining something, or isn't that what is? He's got like a real name. I forget.
Women Pledge Magnus.
His name was like Old Troll. Ultra or something, Magnus or something like that. It's from when he picked up the Matrix and it changed in yellow. There was a G1 recolor of him being all yellow, piss stain.
It was called like Shining something or other. I can't remember what the...
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's not a bad figure, but you know, cost. You know.
Ace Milo's in the chat. He said Shining Magnus.
Oh, that's close.
It's Shining Magnus.
Shit, man.
Shit.
Is Ace up there? Where's he at? I don't see Ace. Where is
He's
that?
right there in the chat.
Oh yeah, there's Shining Magnus. There he
Right
is.
after MP Collector. Shout out to MP Collector. Popping in here saying what's
That
up.
dude, I can't wait to see that dude at fucking TFCon, man. That's a good dude right there.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
Very good dude.
Pretty nice guy.
Speaking of the chat, who wants to run down that real quick? And then we'll say our goodbyes, and then, you know, we could just chill off air for a little bit.
Is anybody prepared to run down the chat? I don't have my YouTube open.
I haven't even pulled mine up. So
I haven't been doing my work, but I can scroll up and see.
Yeah, whatever, Brian. You got this.
Shit.
Slacker
Sorry,
ass.
man. Look, man, I got chat duties for 2 other shows.
I feel like I'm not pulling my weight other than showing pics here today.
All right. I got it.
I could go through the chat.
I got it.
I got it.
Now all of a sudden everybody wants to do the chat.
Does Tim want to do the chat? Deluxe?
Nah, I'm good, man.
All right.
Everybody out there, good. Shout out to everybody in this. Whatever.
Dust, did you want to do the chat?
Nah, go ahead, man. You told you, man. Breaking news, though.
Breaking news? Oh, nice.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Be careful.
Man.
Hey, be careful about squeezing that shit out, man. Dude, you'll get a hemorrhoid from hell, man. I don't want to say that from you, Dust. You're better than that, man.
All right, we had EE Prime in there, Samuel Mead. If I don't get everybody, I'm sorry, but it's probably not going to give me the full feed from the beginning of the show. Primacon, P. Shrek was up in there, Lord Shadowkeeper, Justin L., who's with us here in the Hangout. Who else we have? Sunday Heat, what's up, brother? KJ Smith. Let's see.
I thought Brian was doing the chat.
Hey, I was just waiting for the banter to die down. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead, Jose.
I thought you were still trying to pull it up. We got
He chat rolled you.
Chat rolling them.
Oh my gosh.
David Lenshin up in the chat. Alta up in the chat. What's up, fellas?
And he's still going.
MP Collector, what's up, bro?
Jose's a savage tonight.
Hey, Smilo, what's up, bro? And I think that might be everybody. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry.
Breezy Fresh.
Brian Brink wouldn't have forgot
There
anybody.
we go.
I was in there. God damn it.
Brian got my back, man. Brian got my back. Go ahead.
That was the only one I think you missed.
All right.
Got Lord Shadowkeeper.
Wolf Player was in there.
Primacon.
Got him. We got him.
Leon 2242.
Oh, there it is. Deluxe. There you go.
And thanks for everybody for popping in the chat tonight, though. We know Wednesday is not a usual hangout night for us, but we did just want to bring you this impromptu show, a little special hangout just to kind of talk about the reveals that we saw at SDCC and those leaks that we got a couple of days ago.
Yeah, thanks for dropping off the Stasis Lock feed to come watch us. That's nice.
Yeah. But we know how many people watch that show all the time, so I'm glad that you guys were able to jump on and see us.
Yep. So thanks for everybody watching. Thanks for everybody in the chat. I'll just run down the line so everybody can say goodbye. Brian.
Goodbye, everyone.
All right, Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Goodbye, everyone.
Internet personality, Justin L.
Peace.
My co-host, Dust Mites.
Good motherfucking bye.
Rustamus.
Sorry I didn't trash Hasbro more. Bye, guys.
Yeah, man, I'm very upset. We didn't really trash at all.
I know,
I wanted to trash the shit out of it. I just want to trigger man.
I don't know. I kind of like what I saw. I can't help it. It's cool.
And Tim K.
See you guys.
I'm Harrick and BX. Good night, guys. Tune in to Plastic Fanatics this Saturday. If Victory Saber is having a show, we'll let you know. Enter the Realm on Monday. R.O.C. Hangout next Tuesday. Check out all the other podcasts on the Cool Table Network. Go find the Cool Table Network and the Realm of Collectors on Facebook, Instagram, and throughout all of social media. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
I think I'm getting too nice in my old age. I got to go back to the old me.
Right?
Shitting on everything again like the old days, you know?
You started with that Valentine Ale. Keep it going.